What's happening? What's the business? It's your boy Landlord from Alabama, back with another video on this beautiful victory Monday, man. After that murder, after that onslaught, after that public murder on live TV, you know what I'm saying, of the Atlanta Falcons, man. That was a wonderful, wonderful game. That was just the best team game we done played in a long, long time, man. That was just ridiculous how the whole team just rallied around each other and just played for each other. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't it so needed from since last week what happened against the Broncos? This was the perfect time for us to rally around each other and show the league that we ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the results of this game, man. You know what I'm saying? We had Dak Prescott making his comeback, man. And we might need to have a moment of silence for the Atlanta Falcons, man, because them boys were getting murdered all game. You know what I'm saying? Dak was back. He was back in his bag. He was back to being make it rain Dakota Prescott, like I call him, man. We had one off game, and everybody want to hate on him. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Dak bounced back. He was like 24 for 31, 296 yards, you know what I'm saying? 2 touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown, man. Dak balled out. He was back to his old self. He was back to his old ways, you know what I'm saying? And I just got to say one thing about a lot of these Cowboy fans that just always like to throw some kind of hate towards Dak, man. I just don't understand y'all type. Y'all the kind that we hate, man. Like, he had one bad game, y'all want to throw him under the bus. Like, I don't see the other fan bases doing their quarterback like that. You know what I'm saying? Look at Russell Wilson. He just got literally shut out like yesterday. This game, this week, he just got shut out, man. Didn't score not one single point. And I bet you won't hear Seattle fans talking about how much Russell Wilson got paid or how he don't deserve his money or how he's not a good quarterback. We don't want to hear all that, man. That boy just got shut out, and that don't change that he's a great quarterback. Stuff happens in the NFL any given Sunday. Like, you can get beat by any team. You seen that last week. The Bills got beat by the Jaguars. This week, the Steelers just tied with the winless Lions. Like, anything can happen any given Sunday in the NFL. So you have to have the appropriate fear. Like my Coach Greg Popovich say with the Spurs, you have to have the appropriate fear for every single opponent you play every week. You have to have that level of respect. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the boy CD Lamb. He went crazy. It was almost a small coming out party, man. If we would have needed him the whole game, I believe he would have just been ballistic. He probably would have had 4 touchdown catches. He would have probably had over 100 and some yards, but we was beating them so bad that it wasn't necessary. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to just keep the foot on the pedal like that or keep the foot on their neck like that. You know what I'm saying? We was able to let up a little bit and, let them boys breathe a little bit, man, because we was already had 36 points at halftime. You know what I'm saying? Them boys only had 2 trips in the red zone. That's just ridiculous. But CD Lamb went crazy, man. I really like what I'm seeing out of CD. I believe the whole receiver core was a little banged up as well. But it ain't no excuses. But hey, we got our full squad back. And Cowboy Nation, we finally got our boy MG13 back. We finally got Michael Gallup back, man. And he still made a few key plays for us, man. Even coming off the 5-6 games, you know what I'm saying? I know he had a little rust. I know him and Dak probably had to get back in sync, but he still was able to do the little toe touch, 3rd down conversion. That was huge, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michael Gallup. That's one of my favorite players. I love the way he played. He played like a dog, and that's what type of temperament we probably were missing from his team and from his absence. So, I have to say I love to see my boy MG13 back out there. But we have to just give a toast to this whole team, man. Everybody played great. This was a great team win, great coaching, great play calling, great defensive philosophy. Like, they went into this game in a very, very great feel, great energy, man. And everybody executed and everybody came to play. So let's go to this defense, man. And the reigning defensive rookie of the year, Micah the Missile Parsons, man. That boy is a monster. That boy is a maniac. He is everything that we thought he would be and more. Like, I don't hear nobody complain about that 12th pick no more because this is well served. This is well deserved. This boy is a monster. He is way more impactful than them other players. Like, I know Slater is balling out, but give me Michael Parsons because this defense needed a Michael Parsons, and he is an awesome, awesome fit for this team. Dan Quinn is just like a kid in a candy store. He is having his way, having a great time, just utilizing this man all over the field, man. And it's a beautiful thing to watch. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about my boy J. Ron Curse. He came back and balled this week, man. He kind of struggled last week, just like everybody else. He made a couple key stops. You know what I'm saying? J. Ron Curse is a big piece of this defense, man. You know, last week he became the signal caller, man. Well, I think in Minnesota game he became the signal caller. He got the green dot. He is basically the vocal leader of this secondary, man. And I'm loving what I'm seeing from J. Ron. He came to play. He came to ball. So let's give a shout out to my boy Jordan Lewis, man. Just like the great Loud Nation say, man. Shout out to Loud Nation. He say hip pocket Lewis, and hey, Jordan Lewis was in their hip pocket all night last night, man. Or yesterday, man. He was in their hip pocket all night. J. Lou was balling, man. He had himself a day yesterday. J. Lou, hey, he went crazy, man. I'm loving what I see from Jordan Lewis, man. He was coming up making hits. He was making pass defense. He was denying everything. He was the ultimate hater for the Atlanta Falcons offense yesterday. He was saying no to everything. He was batting down balls left and right, man. It was just a beautiful, beautiful thing to see, man. Atlanta getting ATL Stomp, man. It was beautiful. Like I said, I'm from Alabama. We right next door, so we got a few Atlanta fans out here in my city, Birmingham, man. So it was a wonderful thing to see us just destroy and demolish those boys, just dominate, total domination. So, you know, I was in my bag talking my talk all week, man. I mean, all day after this game. So, you know, you got to give a big shout out to that boy Dorrance Armstrong too, man. Dorrance Armstrong really came to play. This boy had a sack and a punt block. Like, I don't even know if people do that. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. Like, he balled out on special teams and got a sack on the defensive line. So, you know, we have to give this defensive staff credit, man, because a lot of these players we did not believe in, they are showing up, man. And I believe that's ultimately a big check mark in coaching, man. That's not like that's not no normal type stuff, man. You see these players overachieving, I believe, man. You know what I'm saying? We talked about Anthony Brown for years, man. We talked about Dorrance Armstrong not being what the coaching staff and the owners thought of him. And man, they've been proving us wrong all year. Dorrance came to play. Anthony Brown balling out, catching, juggling interceptions, man. This is crazy, man. Like, we have to give all the respect to this coaching staff because they the ones who orchestrated this monster that we built, man. And it's nowhere near finished, man. We just going up. Our trajectory is going straight up, man. And it's gonna be up for this defense, man. So I'm loving what I see, man. And I'm glad we was able to give Dan Quinn DQ this win, man, because he said all week that it was another game, just another game. But I promise you, Dan Quinn really appreciated and wanted to show Atlanta what they was missing and what type of coach he really is. You know what I'm saying? So that was just my quick little recap of the game, man. You know, I just wanted to shout out to my Cowboys, man. That was a great, impressive team win. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, at this point, man, I just want to holler at y'all, man. Holler at me on all social media sites, you know what I'm saying? LandLord from Alabama. And, you know, the algorithm trying to knock me out of my rhythm. So if you can, just like, share, you know, comment, subscribe, man. All that good stuff, man. Help me grow this channel. and, propel it to where I need it to be, you know what I'm saying? So I'ma just keep coming to y'all, giving y'all that raw, uncut, you know what I'm saying, unfiltered, my 100% real opinions, you know what I'm saying? So just holla at your boy, man. You already know, LandLord from Alabama. 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.